raise my hands up to the hands to the sky. Seize the day, 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 seize the day.
Hello everyone, this is Brother Child and I'm the psychic and the spellcaster of www.realgiftedspells.com. I first want to take this moment to thank everyone that's tuning into this video. The reason for this video is because the video before this one I made, Do Love Spells Really Work? And some people don't have an understanding concerning with love spells. So after I made that video, some people wanted to know what could actually mess up love spells. So if you haven't saw Do Love Spells Really Work, I suggest you go and look at that video and then come back and look at this one, and make sure you share this video, like and subscribe to this channel. Right now I'm going to put the top 10 worst things that messes up love spells. Alright, and I'm going to start with number 10. Unrealistic expectations. Some people go into getting love spells and have the weirdest idea to think that they can do love spells like a Harry Potter movie. You know, they think love spells is like something that is like you see in Hollywood movies or TV, you know, that you can wave your hand or wave a magic wand and you can make the most unexpected, sometimes unrealistic things happen. They have these expectations where they think they can attract a person on a certain day, like they birthday, for instance. They want to, you know, bring someone for their birthday or return someone on an anniversary date that they feel is special. Some think they can turn someone into a love slave, or better yet, do a love spell to have them begging like a dog. You know what I'm saying? Clinging and begging and pleading and groping and grabbing onto your leg, asking for forgiveness. And then you come to those that feel like they get snatched with the scam of the guarantee spells, especially the money back guarantee spells, where they promise some form of results within a day, 2-3 days, or a certain amount of days, and then they get so high hope that they're expecting results because of the guarantee, and really there is no guarantees. There is no warranties when it comes to love spells. You know, and don't get me wrong, I have seen in love spells people apologize and stuff like that. You got to keep in mind, love spells results vary. Okay, upon people in their situation. Everybody handle love spells different. Everybody's situation is kind of different. So there is no telling when, how, and exactly when you'll actually get results with love spells, or when your love spells will manifest, if it manifests. Okay, which also brings me to number 9, which is waiting. Have you heard that old saying, the early bird gets the worm? Yeah. See, some people have this bad habit of waiting. They think that time is on their side and the earth will stand still till they make a movement, and not knowing that that window of opportunity may be closing. So they wait. They wait, and then some get to the point that they patiently waiting for whatever reason. And then some get to the point that they wait so long, and then they wake up and find out they're disappointed because the person that they're trying to attract maybe with someone else, or someone else had decided to make a move while they were waiting, and so the person done snuck in and stole that opportunity. One thing is this: time waits for no one. The earth do not stand still. Okay, one thing I stress with people, regardless what spell you get, is that you want to handle it quickly and properly. You know, properly and quickly as possible. Okay, because if some people have a slim chance of opportunity, you don't want that window to close. You don't want someone else to step in and to, take advantage of that opportunity while you're waiting. That make your love spells harder to do. You get disappointed and frustrated, and then you have another obstacle if there's an interfering person or a rival or another ex or new love into the picture while you're trying to attract that person. Okay? Number 8, no planning. Some people may actually decide to go straight ahead, full force with a love spell with no planning. And some people don't realize a failure to plan is a plan to fail. Some may have to actually put some time into planning when dealing with a love spell. Let me throw some stuff to you for you to think about. Wonder if the person that you're trying to attract or return, wonder if that person is involved with someone else. Wonder if the person, there's a rival in a situation. Wonder if there's an interfering person or people that's bad-mouthing or talking against you. Or wonder if somebody doing spells against the situation trying to make your situation harder. Wonder if you done had a spell beforehand or before in the past on the situation, and it wasn't the correct spell, it wasn't the proper spell, or let's say you done did a spell and you done messed up the spell itself. Okay? You have to keep in mind that love spells are like a drawing spell. It's more of to draw a person or to draw love. It's not to remove or break up people. It's not to remove curses or interfering rivals or exes or people trying to steal the person that you want away. It doesn't remove that. It's not a removing spell. It's not a breakup spell. It's not a separation spell. That is why I do psychic readings and consultations for people, so we can see what is actually going on, to see first if I can help your situation, because some people's situations is a done deal, and some people may have a chance of an opportunity. So that's when we discuss what is the best spells to be properly done. Some people may have to realize that some people may need more than one spell, because there is no spell that one love spell, one size all fit all type of love spells. There are different type of love spells. Some people have it for different strengths. Some people have regular strength, double strength, triple strength. They have, because a different strength of a spell hold a different type of power. Okay? And some people, like I said, I do a psychic reading and a consultation for. It's because there may be some things that person may not even know of what's going on in their situation. Okay? They may think they have an idea, but there may be more to the story that they may not know. Or they may think, I want this love spell, but this love spell is probably not what is best for the moment, or probably not best at all. So usually you need to get a plan, get a psychic reading or a consultation. If it's not by me, give it from someone you really trust, that really is into this type of work, that really will do this type of work. Okay? Because a lot of people, that's another video. There are some false spiritual workers and spellcasters that's just ripping people off. Okay, so you just got to be cautious and get ready to be prepared for a plan. All right, for some people that want to take action, you got to beware of this, which is number 7: fake products, mass production type of products. Now I'm about to probably hurt some feelings, okay? Some people may not realize is that a lot of places will tend to throw some stuff together and stick a label on it and sell it. It has no magical properties, no spiritual properties. It's just an item to sell to make a quick dollar. Let me give you an example how I look at spiritual products now. For some of y'all that probably listen to music from the 1970s, the 80s, even the early to the mid 90s, do y'all remember how music was back then? Do y'all remember how real it was, how authentic it was? You know, people put their heart and their soul into their singing or writing music or putting a video together. You know, it was the era, it was the age of talent and realness. Just like then, like now, music, in my opinion, majority of it, this is the age of lack of talent and twerking. Okay, we're in the age of twerking. They want to twerk your dollars away. All right, the music now is just rehashed, reprocessed, mashed up. No type of feeling or realness in it. That's how it is like now with spiritual products. It just done got worse over the years. And some people just do it together to make a quick dollar. Okay? And reason why I'm saying this now, because there may be some people that's trying to do love spells or spells generally, or there's people that is trying to be future spellcasters or doing spellcasting now and have no idea. I done heard some of the things that people use. I done saw some of the videos. And in the back of my mind, I know deep in my heart that they're using something that's mass produced or a fake product, but they speak that it works. They say it worked well for them. I don't mention it because the thing is, if it worked well for you, then more power to you. Usually, use what work well for you. All right. I done had a person to even tell me one time that they used a Lysol air freshener to remove negativity and evil spirits. And I was thinking to myself, I said, okay, I know Lysol remove germs, but I never known it to remove negativity, curses, and evil spirits. And people ask, Brother Child, will you use Lysol to remove curses and negativity? No. Number 6, stalking. Now, some people have this kind of bad, and they don't even realize it. That some people may go through these lengths of trying to do all this I Spy, CSI, type of stuff. They going around, lurking around the person, trying to see what's going on with them, what they're doing, peeking through curtains and popping up at their door or popping around their area, and it kind of get an eerie feeling, for majority of the people, that if they even catch you stalking them, you may not think it's stalking, but to them it may be stalking. And that can actually kind of make your love spell harder to do because they may be scared of you. They may think you may be harassing them. They may think you're trying to be too nosy, and you actually you might delay the results of your spell. If the universe is like, let's let this spell work, then you actually delaying the results. You may even push them further back than they were before. And some of you will take the extreme level of doing this, which is number 5, social media confusion. And I know that I'm going to have some people relate to this. You know how some people have cell phones and they have these different apps for dating apps, chatting apps, video apps, social media apps, or they may deal on the internet for dating online, chatting online, social media like Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Oh, let me get the Facebook, okay? This is a good example. let's say you're doing a love spell for someone, and you having a love spell done, and you trying to bring someone to you, and that person you're trying to bring to you, somehow you come across something on their channel, their page, or their post. They may make a post of something, of saying some words, or changing their status, or throwing in a picture with someone else, and then you may be feeling all these different feelings, because you may be thinking that this person is interfering in your love, with this person that you're trying to get with, and you start questioning your love spells. Is it going to work? Why is it working? Why they into them? Why they not into me? And some people will even go through this far as saying, but I am still being positive. This the thing. If you're feeling these negative feelings of hurt, anger, depression, you understand what I'm saying? And it's making you feel these negative feelings. That's nothing positive going into your spell. You can fool yourself thinking that. I got to keep it real. You can fool yourself thinking that, but you're not going to fool the spirits, all right? You're not going to do that, all right? And the thing is, a lot of people have no idea, too, that some people may post things that's true, and some people may post some things just to irritate people like you. Okay, because they hoping that you get pissed off and that you go away, or to make you jealous, to make you think that everything is all happy and this, that, and the other. And believe it or not, there are some people, and it's sad to say, but they'll do it. They'll post some stuff, make a lie, to make things happier and bigger than what it is, and it really isn't. All right, so it's kind of a tricky thing. The thing is, when you're dealing with this, when you're dealing with the apps and the social media and the internet thing, you got to have a tough skin. Okay, you got to try to avoid that as possible. If you see their name, try to scroll past it if you can. You don't want nothing to upset you or make you think another different way of where your spell may not be working, because the difference of it is that not only that you put that type of feelings and negative energy in your spell work, but you don't want to get to the point of doing this, which is number 4. Ready for this? Bad communication. Bad communication can go in different ways. Let's say you or the person that you're doing a love spell on, or both of you, get into an argument. All right. And then they decide, one of you, or probably both of you, decide to either change your number, change your email address, block that person from your phone number, or through your internet profiles and all that. And, then you wondering how, you may not think at that time, but how they're going to contact you. Okay. Now let's say the love spell decide to work. Okay. In fact, this is a good example. I done had this a couple of times with some clients, and it make me wonder why you even get a love spell. They trying to attract a person, and I finally got it where they reached out and communicated with them. Well, better yet, trying to. And then I, get, well, brother child, I didn't communicate with them because I didn't feel like I want to be bothered. Or I was trying to get my beauty rest. People, this the thing. Some people got pride, all right? So to some people that's stubborn or prideful, for them to even reach out to you is a thing that trying to show that your spell is manifesting. If they're trying to reach out, communicate with you in a good way, or trying to, even trying to be with you, but all of a sudden you don't communicate with them, or you done blocked them or changed your number, they may crawl back in that hole or go the opposite direction because of that mistake. You decide to push them away. Okay? So you got to be careful of blocking your communication. You got to be careful of closing off communication. Okay, you got to be really careful of that and all that arguing and negative talking between y'all two. And speaking of talking, some people have this thing where they discuss their spells with people that they think may be helpful for them. Some people may be going through a negative situation that is already real bad, okay? Let's say, of course, you really want your spell to work, okay? Let's say you discuss this with someone that doesn't have your best interests in heart or don't even believe in love spells, okay? They may have their opinion or their thoughts. Oh, I hope this spell don't work. Why is they actually doing this? I don't want them to be together. Blah, 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 blah. You don't need that negative type of energy on top of what other negative stuff or interference you already got going on. You know what I'm saying? Some people I can understand that need to vent, but you got to be careful with that, all right? Number 3, spell casting screw ups. All right. Some people, I know a lot of people may not have a full concept of love spells, okay? Like I said, there's no one size fit all love spells. There are different type of love spells. There are different type of supplies, materials, ingredients that is pertain to a certain love spell, okay? Some people would get a love spell or try to do a love spell and throw a bunch of stuff together and this pertains to love. Okay, that's not how it works. Okay, because it's love, it may not pertain to that certain type of situation of love. Okay, for example, let's go through the subject of food. Okay, you love food. Let's say you love chocolate chip cookies, and let's say you love Mexican food, all right? And you want to make some chocolate chip cookies. So you're putting, you're doing your batter. Chocolate chips will go into chocolate chip cookies. You would not put Taco Bell seasoning in the chocolate chip cookie batter. You wouldn't do that, all right? Why? Because it does not belong. Just like supplies, materials, and ingredients when it comes to love spells, you have to use things that belong in that certain love spell. If it's attracting love, use something for attracting love. If it's to return love, use things that's used to items, supplies that's used to return love. They have to blend together. They have to be harmonious together, like like a marriage. They have to work together. You understand what I'm saying? So, a lot of people make that mistake, and they may put things that doesn't go together, or they may be calling upon on different spirits or entities or deities, and might actually add more confusion or mess things up further. Okay, some people don't realize that, but what they'll do, some people will go like this: oh, after that's done, oh, the spell didn't work. Okay, let me do another spell. All right, now you may not know that the other spell that you probably did, if it was not right, or it was not done properly, or it wasn't the proper spell, it could possibly messed up things even further. You may not even know. You might could have actually made things harder. You could have actually did a block, to make things harder. You understand what I'm saying? So that's why I usually tell people sometimes they need more than one spell. Okay, let's say if you have a sink, that's overflowing of water. You know how some people usually pour Drano, but Drano doesn't work. So what does Drano do if you add it into a sink that's already flooded? It's gonna more liquid is gonna rise up to the top. It's not going through. Okay, the difference of it is something is blocking it. So you're adding the wrong stuff. The liquid is rising up, making the situation even worse, making it harder for the right situation to try to go through to loosen things up, so that way things can shift through in a good way. All right. Like I said earlier, when I said about the mass production fake products thing, some people go to these stores of getting their candles dressed or getting these oils, and you're thinking it's a love oil, but you may not have no idea. You may have an oil that's probably just cool water, or a Paris Hilton designer oil, or a Sean Combs P. Diddy designer oil, and you thinking it's a love oil. You know, you just have no idea. Some people don't care. They'll probably, throw some blueberry muffin or apple cobbler oil and just send it to you. This is for love. You not knowing, you using this in your stuff, and there's no telling what type of effect it has. Okay? You got to be careful. But I'm telling you this, I'm letting you know now, because some people have some weird ideas. If it worked well for you, then use it if it worked well for you. All right? But normally, that is not something that I or any spellcaster that's authentic and true into this, in their working, would actually do stuff like that. All right? Number 2, obsessive and worrying behavior. Worry. Obsessive. Some people just cannot help that they may, get kind of worried or in a frantic, anxious state of mind, in a panic mode, that they think that their spell is not working. Or something could be wrong. So they go through these means. Some of them may go through, like I said, they may go through the internet, the computer. They may be looking through the windows, the doors, trying to find something to see what's going on. How come they haven't contacted them, reached them? Some people may be in the person's presence, and they may be like, they not talking to me, they not dealing with me, they looking at me a certain type of way, they treating me a bad way. I'm hurt, I'm depressed, I'm sad, angry. And I can understand they entitled to them type of feelings, but people got to keep in mind that nothing ruins a spell as quick as worrying and being obsessive, where they can't function right, they can't sleep and eat right, they're on a panic mode, they can't function. They try their best, but then they fall backwards and do something real crazy. Some people like to keep tabs on how many days they haven't heard from this person, or this person haven't been doing well, or this person talking about me, or they not treat me well, and they keep a tab of that a day, and it's like adding up all that negative doubt. You see what I'm saying? All that negative doubt, and that worrying, and that obsessive behavior, and adding that on top of your spell. You have to keep in mind, your spell, the power of your spell really fuels off of the positive energy that is infused to help the spell to manifest. It have to shift through the spirits, shift through the universe, but that power of positivity has to help shift it through. If you got these negative, unhealthy behavior, it's not going to help your spell. It'll actually delay it or kill the spell itself. Okay? So that is a no-no. That has to be stopped. All right? Which brings me to this. Number 1, no faith, no trust. All right? Now, Because of number 2, where it's that obsessive and worrying behavior, eventually creeps in that doubt, all right? And then eventually you start losing that faith. You lose that trust in the spell, or whoever doing the spell, or even if you casted the spell yourself, you start having that type of feeling that is not going to work. You have no trust, no faith. And for those that have no faith at all, or no trust, and don't think that believe spells don't work, I'm talking about realistic spells. If you believe and think that it's not going to work, or you have no faith, then you need to save your money, you need to save your time, save your energy, because this is the thing. If you don't have faith in what you're doing, then you putting it out there that it's going to fail anyway. Okay, so you might as well save your time, save your money, save your energy, because it's not worth it. It's not worth the time and energy, money, or materials to put in, and you don't have faith in a desire that you're trying to bring forth to yourself. Okay, so that's something that a lot of people fail to realize, that faith without works is dead. Okay, it's just like I said before in one of my other videos, it's like a dead battery. You know how you have a dead battery in your phone that's completely dead. You can't recharge it no more. You can't boost it up. It just won't work anymore. No matter how many times you charge it, it just won't work. Or battery in the car. When the battery is dead, it is dead. There's no reviving it, no rejuvenating it. It's a done deal. You actually killed the power out of that battery. You see what I'm saying? You have to look at it as like that with your spell. So, you got to have that trust and faith with it, all right? I want to take the time yet again. This is a long video. That's why I actually did not make this video with the last video that I did, because a lot of people don't realize that there's a lot of in between, behind the scenes, when it comes to love spells than some people think. So please make sure you like this video. Make sure you share this video and subscribe to my channel. Now, some of you may be thinking, now you done did a video, what could go wrong with love spells, but what can actually be done to help love spells? Well, depending on the amount of likes and the positive comments and feedback that I get off this video, if I get enough of that, I'll actually make some tips of what can actually help your love spells. All right? And hope this all helps you all, and make sure you, like I said, like this video, subscribe to my channel, and may you all have a blessed and prosperous day.
Hands to the sky.